now it's like we never met. Forever leaves fast in the middle of the night. Forever breaks my heart and never says goodbye. Days and nights, skin and bone, I'm still here, but you moved on. I live inside an old photograph. I wish that I could feel your love again. So I live inside that old photograph. And I wish that I could feel your love again. Forever falls in love with the guy that wears sweater vests. She used to be mine, but now it's like we never met. Forever leaves fast in the middle of the night. Forever breaks my heart and never says goodbye.
Hello, 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 and welcome to the live stream from the wilds of East Ayrshire. I hope everybody can see me and hear me. I'm not sure if you can or not, even although I ran a test early this afternoon and everything appeared to be going fine. I'm always very, very, very nervous just before I go live, and it's not because I fear performing. I'm terrified that it will no work and everything will go to you. Anyway, so hopefully you can see me and hear me. If you can, just type a 1 into the chat. Oh, there you go. Dave's already told me. Don't worry about it. He can see and hear perfectly, so I'm assuming everyone else can. So, there you go. Tested all this earlier. Seemed to be going all right, and everything's all right. So, before I get right into it, there's quite a few people have been waiting to get in. I think I've got about 20 odd people in already. I'll just run through a quick, where are you? You're there. I've actually got 5 screens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screens up here, plus the camera. So my attention is not focused where it should be sometimes. So if my eyes tend to wander off when I'm talking to you, please forgive me. Right. Who have we got? Eddie Andrews. Eddie, I don't even know if you're in or not, mate. But if you're in, hello. Oh, there's something should happen there if I do that. There you go. I worked that out. I know how that happens. I worked out how to do it. Remember last year I couldn't work out if it was one of you guys that was doing something that was making that happen or not. Well, I've worked out what it is. Oh, and here's a wee thing before I say hello to some people. This weekend, tonight, this Sunday, it's exactly a year to the weekend that I last posted, I last went live. It was May the 5th, the weekend of May the 5th last year. That's actually maybe 1 week out, but it's close enough anyway, isn't it? And it's coincidental. I didn't time this to be exactly a year after my last live. It just so happens that it is. Right, anyway, so hello to Ed. John Wheatley, hi pal, you were there, and there you are. Who else we got? Stevie came in, Stevie Elder, good evening. Dave Cullen, of course, yeah. Astro and Remy, thanks very much for the super chat or super thanks that you gave me earlier on when I was doing that test. That was very generous of you, and I really appreciate that. Thank you. And it's nice to see you back here this evening. There's Drone Media at Carlisle. Good evening to you. There's Peter Mannering. Peter thought we weren't going to be doing Pilcher, Mr. Logan Pilcher. Well, we did. Of course we did. Graham, there you are. Greetings from Hunterston. Lovely bit of the country, that, isn't it? Don't go try and flying your drone down at Hunterston, by the way, though. It's a flight restriction zone, and there's only certain people who've got permission to do that. And you, and I'm not talking to you, Graham, I'm talking to you, everybody else. You don't have permission, so don't try it. Me, my drone, hello from Milgai. And for all of you non-Scots, that is pronounced Milgai. Mulgui, Mulgai, right? Even though it says Milngavie. Right, Pines World, I think I said hello to you earlier. Al McNeish, there you go. Snaduka from Finland. I don't know how to say hello in Finnish, but hello in Scots. Who else we got? We've got, that's about it. Oh, hold on, Cyril. I saw Cyril. There's Cyril Walker. Nice to see. It's been a year, Cyril. A year since you last chatted in a Windswept Robert live stream. That Minty, FPV. Oh, and you're up putting ones in. Thanks very much. That's good to see. We've done drone. Angel Station. Right. Hello from Idaho. Thank you and welcome to Scotland from Idaho. John Wheatley, I've done you already, and that's it. Okay, so that's hellos to everybody that's in that has posted a wee comment, right? I can relax a bit now that I've got the hellos out of the way. Not out of the way, but I've done the hellos and hopefully not missed anyone. Right, so I've got a wee agenda, or I had a wee agenda, but I've kind of lost it. I don't know where it went. Bring it back up. There it is. Right, I've got a wee agenda, but I only wrote it at 6:45, right? Because I had a rough idea of what I wanted to say tonight. Tonight is a it's not a one-off. I will be returning to live streams, and I'll tell you more about that in a minute or two. But tonight, really, if you have watched my announcement video that I posted on Friday, this really, live stream really, is to launch my new channel. And there's a big reason why I created a new channel. I kind of explained it on the video, the announcement video, but for anyone who hasn't watched that yet, the reason that I created a new channel, and I may even create a third channel for the same reason, and it's this. This Windswept Robert channel has always done fairly well as regards views and subscribers. It's been, I've had an upward, goes that way. I've had an upward graph since I started back in whatever the hell it was, 4 years ago. I've had an upward graph of Noel HT1, welcome to the channel, and there's some fireworks. Thank you very much for becoming a subscriber. I've had a constant, very, very gradual, but constant increase in viewers and subscribers, views and subscribers over the past 4 years. Nothing startling like some of these nuisance vloggers get when they create a channel, but it's been steady until about a month ago. And then a month ago, I noticed my analytics had started to flatten out, and then it started to go down. That was with views, and the wee bit of ad revenue that I get had started to dip drastically, as a matter of fact. The subscribers hadn't started to go down, but it levelled off. I was going from maybe getting about between 10 and 20 new subscribers a day to 2 or maybe 3 new subscribers a day. So I thought, what's going on here? There's something wrong with the channel, or what, have I done something? Have I posted videos to offend someone, or what's happened? And I did a lot of research, and I looked into it, and I spent about a week trying to work out what had gone wrong. And finally I came to the conclusion, after analysing all of the data, that my channel, this channel, it's too varied. There's too much different content. I've got 360 videos, VR 180 videos, 3D videos. Eddie, me and you did that 3D video. And it's up as well. I've got quizzes, I have little sketches, I have historical walks, I have ghost stories, I've got, basically comedy sketches. Whatever I fancied creating, I just kind of created. Well, it seems that I got away with that for 4 years. But YouTube seemed to have tightened the algorithm up, and now it just won't wear that anymore. And I needed to tighten down the channel and find a specific niche for the content on this channel. But I don't want to give up creating videos on all of the other types of content that I do, because I really enjoy making those videos, and there's a lot of you I know enjoy watching them. So I decided to separate the content. I would create the VR style content, the 360, 3D and VR 180 content, and shift it to a different channel. All of the stuff that's on this channel, like that, I have, or at least as much of it as I could find, I have unlisted and moved to the new channel, which I'll be revealing very, very shortly. I've moved it to the new channel. And I'll be doing the same over the next couple of months with all of the content in this channel that isn't specifically drone related. I'll be moving it somewhere else to another channel. And that's why I may start another channel that is about not doing tutorials or breakdowns, but actually showing you what can be done with a drone, by making nice videos, nice scenic videos, like I've been doing and putting on this channel. But those, I may create a third channel and put those on there to basically separate out all of my different bits of content, so that the YouTube algorithm can go, that's the type of content that this channel produces. I know where to throw that out to attract people who are interested in that type of content. Because at the moment, they're throwing out 360 degree videos to people who only want to see tutorials on waypoints. So they're going, I don't want to click on that. And they're throwing out waypoint tutorial videos to people who want to see, to watch, put on their MetaQuest goggles. Oh, look at what they are. Didn't know it could do that. To people who can put on their MetaQuest goggles and watch a 360 video, and they see a waypoints tutorial video coming out and they go, I don't want to watch that. So the algorithm doesn't know what to do on my channel, so it's given up. And when it gave up and stopped pushing my videos, it stopped pushing all of my videos, and that's why everything started to tank. So I'm hoping that this new channel is my first step to resolving that. And I'll give it a couple of months, and if it looks like, things are picking back up on this channel, it means I was right. That is what the problem is. And then I will create a third channel and move some of the scenic videos that don't have anything related to how drones work or tutorials on drones. I'll move them, and things will get better. Anyway, that was a bit long-winded. I hope everyone followed that, and I hope I didn't hit the mute button at any point during that. How long did I spend talking about that? A good 10 minutes at least. Right, so because I've got 5 screens, I keep losing my cursor. So there's Dougie. Dougie has come in. Thanks very much, Dougie. I didn't realise I still had the looks. Nice to see you in here, Dougie. Let's see if we can get a bubble up for you. Or is it that one that produces the bubbles? Oh, maybe not. Maybe I've had the hearts too soon. Nice to see you in here. And Dave says smash that thumbs button. Aye, that's a good point. I always forget to ask people to hit the like or smash the thumbs. You can do that as the live stream goes on if you like. Good evening to Stephen Marshall 317. Hello. And Dexter Beasley R3PR. That sounds like a droid from Star Wars. What's my opinion on largs? I like largs, especially if I'm getting on a ferry and going over to Millport. I visit largs quite often, get some fish and chips for largs, have a wee wander about. I like Viking R. I like largs. If you're talking about what's my opinion on largs regarding flying drones, I haven't actually flown my drone down at largs. I might go down to the Needle, which is on the way to largs. I think it's at Fairley soon. I don't know. So that's my opinion on largs. Dave, I'm off the drink the new, purely because I want to lose weight. That's all. And going off alcohol and bread for me is the quickest way to lose weight. So I'm off the alcohol at the moment. My drone asks, do you add keywords in all your videos? I don't do it. If I do it, I don't do it consciously. That's one of the things that you're supposed to do when you're talking, but I don't generally script my videos, and Dougie Potter, who's in the chat, can attest to this. He was with me when I created the waypoints tutorial. He can attest to the fact that I don't script them. I just hit that record button and start talking. And the way it worked that time there, the first time I tried it, I made a lot of bumbling mistakes. So I stopped. And when I hit record for take 2, I did it all in one go. So what you see there is one take, no script. Oh, and it's the second take, and it worked. So I don't consciously add keywords. I know I should if I want to hit the algorithm, but that's not really my intent of being a YouTuber and creating videos. It's not to become Mr. Beast, and it's not to make £1 million. Be nice if I did, you know. Who wouldn't want that? But that's not my intent. My intention is just to have some fun doing a hobby that I really love, and hopefully bring some pleasure and maybe a wee bit of education about what I've learned, pass it on to some of the viewers. That's really my intent. But rather than views and everything going down, if there's a simple thing I can do to stop that and bring views back up again, you know, why not do that? So that's what I'm doing. Right. Emily says, just go and look for Nessie. That's a request. It's on Emily, I hope you don't mind me saying that. Maybe I should just say White Witch. It's in the planner. I will be going up there this summer. We're looking June, July, August. The midges are out in full force then, but I am going up in the summer. I'll be spending probably a week in the Highlands, and I'll be covering quite a lot of the nice locations. The nice locations in the Highlands while I'm up there, including Loch Ness, and I will do a search for Nessie. Okay, so there's Drone Seekers. That is probably Steve, I would imagine. It might not be Steve, but it's usually Steve that comes in under the umbrella of the Drone Seekers International. So nice to see you in here, Steve. It's been a year to the very weekend that I had my last live stream, and it's nice to be back. It feels nice to be back. I should probably say at this point, I meant to say it before, but I ramble as always, that I'm not returning to weekly live streams. I've taken a lot of advice from people who know better than I do about how often I should be live streaming, particularly now that I've got 2 channels and possibly a third in the works. How often should I live stream? And weekly, I wouldn't be able to fit weekly in. So my intention is to go live on the first Sunday of every month. And if there's a particular reason I need to go live again, like let's suppose there's a massive change in the regulations of drones, or there's some other major thing has happened, then I may bring in a bonus live. But from this point forward, I intend to live stream on the first Sunday of every month at 7 p.m. Now, I know that'll disappoint some of you who want to hear Logan Pilcher every week, but you know, if you hear him every week, you might get fed up with him. If you hear him monthly, it'll be a nice anticipatory wait for you. Listen to me. Right, Steve. Yeah, I thought it would be nice to see you, Steve. Okay, right. Moving on to my agenda, because that's 20 past. The agenda is, right, the new channel. Okay, the whole point of this live stream tonight is the new channel. I'm going to introduce it. I'm going to drop a link into the chat as a video plays, and the link will be to the new channel. Now, if you watch the announcement video, there are no subscribers there. Okay? So you could be among the first subscribers on that new channel. That doesn't mean anything at all, except if I become Mr. Beast Mark 2, and then it does. Because you can have the claim that you were one of the first subscribers ever to the guy that took Mr. Beast off his throne, as if. Right, anyway, without further ado, right, enough of this nonsense. Let me instead of me announcing the name of the channel, the new channel, let me flick over to a video and some other guy will do it. And while he's doing that, I will scooter about and try to copy the link for the channel and drop it in the chat so that you can then click on it if you want and go and subscribe if you like. Okay, so it's only a 90-second video, but this guy's better at, he'll be better to introduce the new channel than I will. So let me click over and I'll mute my mic at the same time. So here we go. If you're into immersive video content that lets you, as the viewer, choose the view, allows you to look wherever you want to look, whether it's the windswept coastline of Scotland or a flight over some of the country's most breathtaking castles, or maybe you'd rather explore something a bit unexpected, like this wind farm right here, and experience it for yourself in full 360 motion, then welcome to Windswept Rob VR, the channel that puts you in charge of the view, whether it's a 360 degree video, a 3D video, or a VR 180 video. You can choose to look wherever you like. So hit subscribe and step into Scotland like never before in 360, 3D and VR. Let's go! Okay, so there you go. I've got a couple of things I just need to take care of. I just need to click a wee button, which is that, and hopefully that'll have done it. If I do that, okay, boom, 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 bang. Hopefully that should make the 6 videos, 6 out of the 42 videos. Keith and Yamil, thanks very much for your subscription. Hopefully that wee button I pressed will make 6 out of the 42 videos that I have on that channel public right now, so you can watch whenever you like. Dave says 15 subs now. I had none about 10 seconds ago. Thanks very much everyone that has subscribed. That was fast. Okay, that's fantastic. Oh, thank you, thanks so much, Emily, my drone, Dave. I would imagine so. There's a wee one for Steve, encouraging people. Astro and Remy has sub, fantastic. That's great. Oh, Peter, thanks very much for your kind words. I don't know if it's true, but thank you anyway. There we go. Who was first? I don't know. I will check that out and I'll let you know. I don't know. I could look. In fact, let me look. Let me look now. No, I'm not going to look just now because it'll probably take me a while to exactly find it, and I don't want. I'm always wary of clicking something that shuts the live stream down, because I've done that on a number of occasions. I've just clicked the wrong button and everything is caved in. So I'd rather not do that right now. But it seems that some of you guys know whether you were where you were. Stevie says he was third. Dave thinks he was fifth. Steve, it was maybe Steve. I'll know later on because I'll be able to go and have a look. But at the moment, I'm not risking bringing it up on one of my screens in case, as I said, I crash everything. I don't want to do that. Anyway, the new channel, that guy just told you a bit about it, but let me tell you a wee bit as well. I've got it here. Let me just grab this thing. I thought I had everything prepared. Right, I've got one of these things. Looks like something out of Andor or some kind of Star Wars thing, right? In fact, see if I put it on. Right, so I've got this thing here, right? Okay. And this is a MetaQuest 3, and I love it. It's great. It's great for games, immersive. It's great for keeping fit. I don't use it as much as I should. Right, hold on. Let me put it in somewhere. I don't use it as much as I should to keep fit, but I intend to start using it a bit more. How did that get up there? But what it's really great for is you can go on to... Oh, hello. What's going on here? How could I get rid of that? There you go. What it's really great for is you can go onto YouTube while you're wearing it. You can surf the internet, you can do it like you can go onto YouTube, and if you just search when you're wearing that with these wee stick things, these are the controllers for a MetaQuest. Sounds like I'm doing some kind of sponsored video for a MetaQuest, but I'm no, I'm not sponsored by them or anybody. These are the controllers, right? So you can go in with your MetaQuest or your Apple goggles or your MetaQuest 2 or whatever it is you've got, if you've got one, and you can go into YouTube and search for 360 videos or VR 180 videos or 3D videos, whatever you want. And mine, for example, my videos where I have attached, and I'll show you in a minute how I do it, where I have attached my Insta360 X4 to the bottom of my Mavic 3 and done a flight. You can, when you're wearing the goggles, you're up there in the air and you can look all around and up and down. You don't have to spin a screen around, or you don't have to do this with a phone. You can just look round about you, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's completely different from watching it on a 2D screen where you're spinning the view around. Completely different. It's a different world. And the VR 180 and the 3D videos that you can watch on YouTube using something like the MetaQuest. Beat yourself. Something like the MetaQuest head goggles. It's just incredible, absolutely incredible. And I want to make more videos so that I can watch them myself, right? So to that end, I bought myself a couple of things. This is going to look a bit strange to some photographers. This is the Ca Vizinzi. I call it Vizini because I'm a fan of The Princess Bride. But this is a 3D camera. And I haven't worked out exactly how to use it yet. I started work on it, but I paused that in order to get the second channel up and running, to get my YouTube channel back on track. So, but I'm going to pick up where I left off, starting next week, and I'm going to be going out and getting 3D and VR 180 videos, and I am also, just let me shift stuff about. I'm also going to be continuing to create 360 degree videos using my Mavic 3 and my Insta360 X4, which fits on there like that. This is a MacGyver. I've created this myself, as you can see, with the masking tape and everything. But it's very, very easy to get on and off now. It's a simple matter of that. A wee magnetic mount. So I'm going to continue to make 360 degree videos from the air, and I also intend to create more 360 videos from the car where I'm driving to locations, and I'll be going on walks, hikes with the 360 degree camera too. So I'll be doing all of these things and getting some 3D and VR 180 content from the camera. It's also a fantastic standard camera. You can get flat 2D, 4K, 6K, it goes up to, or is it 8K? I can't remember. Normal video and photographs with. It's really good. I just haven't had time to go into it in depth. And to go with this camera, I got myself this thing here. So for the photographers among you, you might even recognise this. This is the Crane M3S gimbal. A fantastic piece of kit that I haven't used yet. I've tested it, but I haven't actually used it yet because, as I say, I stopped all my testing and everything to get my YouTube channel back on track. But the 3D camera fits in there so that it doesn't wobble about. So I'll be working on videos like that for the other channel. Now, if you don't have any interest in that type of content, that's fine. That's why I've created the second channel. You don't have to go there if you're like, I don't want to see that kind of nonsense. I only want to know how to use waypoints. I want him to teach me something. Teach me something interesting, Robert. Come on. Then on Windswept Robert, I'll be doing that weekly videos, generally probably tutorials, different breakdowns of some of the gear, older gear and newer gear that's coming out. The stuff that I started off my channel with way back 4 years ago when I was testing things out. Can the drone do this? Can the drone do that? What happens if I try this? What happens if I try that? How do I do this? How do I do that? I'll be creating that type of content again. And then when I discover something, I'll say, oh, look, I discovered how to do this. It's fantastic. Wait, and I'll teach you how to do it too. So that's what this channel is going to be all about. And all of the other, to me, the exciting stuff, with the goggles and the 360 and the 3D will all be on Windswept Rob VR, which a lot of you have kindly subscribed to this evening. And thanks very much for doing that. So that's that, right? Okay, so let me have a wee look through your comments. Although you may not have had much to say because, I don't know. Right, Eddie has... I hope you don't mind me saying Eddie. Eddie is my pal who you have seen on a few videos with me. He helped me out with the one where he played the part of the workman and I played the part of the frauditor. Or as I now call them, nuisance vloggers. I played the part of the nuisance vlogger, and we had a wee bit of a tumble, a fight, an argument. And Eddie's been out with me in quite a few ones. He actually came with me on the 3D video that I made that was not with this camera, but was with the one that I bought previously and returned because I didn't think it was good enough. I didn't think the footage was good enough, so I returned it. So Eddie's been out and they are fun. There's no doubt about it. Even better than fun. They're mind-blowing, he says. Oh, Dave says I'm breaking up. I do apologise for that. I don't know why. I suppose it's just a part of living out in the country where occasionally the internet doesn't, it's like that. So I hope everyone's okay then now. You're okay now. Cheers, Dave. And there's Stevie, right? There's a lot of gear here. Stevie, I'll have to meet up with you next week at some point. Let me know once this live's finished. Let me know when you're free and I'll meet up with you and I'll give you a shot of my goggles, and I can guarantee that as soon as you've had a shot you'll be ordering that pair straight away. Ecos Skyview, nice to see you. Welcome in. Hello, how you doing? Love your name. And right, Steve, I'll try my best. If you're still in the know, I'll try my best to join you at 8. I usually do a wee bit of house cleaning on the live stream before I do anything else, but I'll try to go over if I can. Right. Cyril says, sounds like you're going to be very busy this summer. Yeah, well, I've retired now, Cyril. It's actually a year this month. I retired on the 31st of May last year. So I'm a few weeks short of my full year, but this month is a year I've been retired. and I'm loving the amount of free time that I have now. So I will have the time to go out and do all of this, and I'm looking forward to it. And I'm feeling a lot healthier and a lot better than I was. I mean, I was really quite ill at one point, and I'm fighting fit again. Peter asks, doesn't the mag mount mess with the compass on the Mavic? I've been using it for, I've done maybe a dozen or more flights with it, Peter, so far. Probably a lot more than that, actually, maybe about 20 flights with it, and it hasn't interfered in the slightest with anything. So I haven't experienced that. However, I may just be lucky because I have never experienced any problems with launching any of my drones from the roof of my car. And in fact, I even created one video, some of you may remember it, where I got a metal box, and I filled it with old screws and nails and hunks of metal, and I put a metal lid on it, and I sat, I can't remember which drone it was, I think it was my Mini 3 Pro Caledonia, on top of it, and took it off. And this was just to prove to a lot of people who told me, you can't fly near metal things because it'll interfere with your compass. And I said, it doesn't, it won't do that. And they were all saying, you're an idiot and you don't know what you're talking about. And I thought, well, I'll make a video to prove it. And I did that. And that was the same reason that I made the video when I flew Lassie, my Mini 2. Faithful Lassie. She's over there in a wee globe jar. She doesn't fly anymore. When I flew through a lot of pylons and flew up and in between the pylon, the electric lines that were live. And I did that because everyone said you can't fly near pylons because this and that and the next thing and blah, de blah, de blah. So a lot of people say a lot of things, Peter. And just because I haven't experienced any problems with the compass and my mag mount doesn't mean that someone else won't. Okay. Right. Oh, I froze up again. Right. Sorry, I froze up. I don't know what that means, Rocky. DJ Audit's in here. If he's in the chat, well, you know, what can I say? He must really like my content and he must want to see what new innovations he can steal from me, maybe. I don't know. Anyway. Right. Eddie's saying Variax or DJI. What you're thinking about what I'm going to be giving you for Christmas? It'll be neither of those, I can tell you that for sure. Right, thanks very much, Pintsford. I am. I took retirement a year ago because I just wasn't fit and healthy enough to work anymore. I just wasn't. I think I've explained all of this anyway. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't, because I haven't live streamed since I retired, because my last live stream was on the 5th of May last year and I retired on the 31st of May. So I probably haven't live streamed since then. The reason I retired was my health was so bad that I couldn't effectively do my work anymore. I just couldn't do it. And it was putting a massive extra strain on my mental health, knowing that I had to go out and try to perform at my job, and I knew I was incapable of doing it. So since I retired, that stress has been taken away from me, and my health has improved a lot as well, because I don't have that physical stress of working as well. Because at 63, you know, even working a fairly physically easy job is still can be physically taxing. Anyway, I'm no anti-sound modelling or any of that nonsense. Right, okay, cheers, me, my drone. We'll see. Oh, there you go, there's a thumb came up. We'll see when we see you. Right, I'm just going to, it's 22, I'm going to batter through the rest of my agenda. Not that there's anything important. In fact, I think I've done it all anyway. It is absolutely. Take care of yourself is number one, Dave. Right, I've been through my agenda. The only final thing that I wanted to say, and I'm going to finish up now anyway, because that will give me time to tidy up here the things I need to tidy up regarding the live stream, and then go over to Drone Seekers International and have a wee chat in there. And I'll also look and see if I can find who the very first subscriber was to the new channel, and if it's okay with Steve, when I'm on Drone Seekers International, I'll quickly type it into the chat when I'm over there. Right. So, Stephen, thanks very much for subscribing there. I appreciate that from you and for everyone else who has subscribed. And I understand that a lot of you will have subscribed there that won't actually be interested in the content, but you have subscribed anyway just to support me, and I appreciate that. Thanks very much to those of you who did that. Dougie says that it's not freezing in his chat or broadcast at any time. So if it has frozen with anyone or broken up, it may be your internet problem and not mine. Dougie, thanks for that. Right. Okay, so the last thing I want to say is to the members of the Windswept Robert channel, I can't thank you enough for having remained members over the years. Your support means everything to me. Thank you so much for having become members, some of you for years, and have continued that, even though I haven't been very active for the members, certainly not as active as I should have been. That'll change as we go ahead. I certainly like to thank everybody who has subscribed to this channel, Windswept Robert, over the years, and for those of you who have subscribed to the new channel, thanks very much. And for those of you that have sent me a coffee by Buy Me a Coffee, or send me a super chat or a super thanks, and many of you do, you'll watch a video and the next thing you'll see will pop up, I'll get a couple of quid super thanks just because you enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for that as well. All of these things, that's what encourages me to continue and go on and make more content, because you can't understand the massive boost I get to my confidence and just the warmth in my heart that a £2 super thanks can make. It's incredible, you know. But anyway, so thanks very much for that. Right, Kitty says there's no trouble viewing in Canada, so I think anyone who had breakups there or trouble, it wasn't me, it was your end, no mine. Eddie says his is good. White Witch says it never frozen hers, so it's all good here. Right, so that's all I have to say this one. I know it's not been an hour, but it's been a year since I've done this. It was about announcing the new channel. That's all been done. So I'd like to thank you all for tuning in tonight. I'm going to log it off if I can remember how to do it. Stop streaming now, and I'm going to tidy up and hopefully get into the Drone Seekers International chat at 8 o'clock. If you have never been in there before, it's the same type of thing as this. It's an hour long, maybe it's 2 hours, I can't remember, of live stream with 4 or 5 different hosts and guests that come in there in the same type of format, chat and all that. So if you haven't been in before, if you've got the time, nip over there to the Drone Seekers International and say hello to the guys there. And if you do, I'll be in the chat and I'll say hello to you there. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I am out of here.